Hello everyone! So my name is Mamta and welcome to my channel Geek Glitz, and today we've got a kind of special video because I'm at Hong Kong Disneyland. So I'm gonna be doing this vlog. You'll get a look at what this park is like and I'm kind of excited right now. So let's get started. So we've just purchased our tickets and I ended up getting the Silver Magic Access membership. So that gives me access to the park on a lot of weekdays, most of the weekdays I think. So anyway, we're about to head in soon. The ticketing counter is behind me and I mean the admission counter. So yeah, quite excited. It's actually a really hot day, like insanely hot right now. But anyway, we're gonna hydrate and get on inside.
So we've just entered the park and you can see it says Carnival of Stars and there's a Mickey there. And I'm doing these voiceovers from the future because it was a little bit hard to hear what I was saying as I was entering the park and at different moments in the park. So here we are inside the park and it looks pretty epic. This is like the lead up to Main Street. It's pretty crowded and this is on a Friday, and we purposely chose a Friday as well because we thought the weekend would be much more crowded. But it's still pretty crowded. And here we are on Main Street and I was really excited to be here. The castle is under renovation, so if you see ahead you can see that there's kind of like stuff around it, but I'm just like so happy to be here and to experience this because it's been years since I've been here. And we took a look at some of the snacks that they had over there, like the Disney themed ones. Like I am living for these and I have big plans to come back later and get some of those. So now we're at Tomorrowland. So there's the Starlight Diner. There are some rides you can see around. There's a lot of things going on. So the Hong Kong Disneyland has a couple of exclusive rides, and one of them is the Iron Man 4D experience, which we decided to go on, and there was a life-size statue of Iron Man in there, and you just kind of sail over the city of Hong Kong. Then there's a Ant-Man and Wasp ride as well, where you kind of just shoot at swarm bots with a gun, and both of them were really fun. So here you could see the Shield building, and that's where the Ant-Man ride was. And then we also have the Stark Expo shop. So inside there is a whole bunch of Marvel merch, and here we are looking around in the shop. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of Avengers themed merch and the Infinity Gauntlet, which is pretty epic. So there's a lot going on in this shop and there's a lot of merch in here as well. So I'll have a couple of close-up shots so that you guys can see what kind of merch there was. So we're about to ride the Orbitron and we're standing in line. So it's kind of nice to kind of still look around Tomorrowland and see what else is there. There is the Jedi experience opposite where kids can dress up as Jedis and fight Vader. And then there's also the Hyperspace Adventure Mountain and these like little eggs that were everywhere. So there was a lot of Star Wars stuff as well.
Okay guys, so quick update. I am in Tomorrowland and we rode the Iron Man experience already. I think that's a ride that's exclusive to Hong Kong Disneyland. It's kind of like a 4D screen where you kind of fly over Hong Kong. And then we did the Ant-Man and the Wasp ride as well, which is like kind of like, okay, we used to have a Buzz Lightyear right here where you just shoot at aliens and stuff. So it's kind of like that, but you just shoot at some other thing. I think swarm bots or something like that. So it's actually very similar to the MIB ride if in Universal Studios in Orlando as well. I don't know if they have that ride anymore, but anyway. And then I've just been around here in Tomorrowland and you can check out, I am representing Harry Potter with this little Disney ears right there. I got these from Etsy. I'll put the seller down below. And also I picked up a badge, Captain America badge. So I am excited about that. And now I think we're gonna go ahead and make our way down to a different part. I'm not sure which yet, but I'll update you guys soon.
So we've decided to head down to It's a Small World and do that ride. To be honest, this ride kind of creeps me out just because of all the dolls. I think I've watched a lot of Child's Play while I was growing up, so anything like with dolls that are kind of sentient kind of freaks me out. But it's still kind of cute. A little creepy, but still kind of cute. So we're gonna do this anyway. And now we're in the ride and you can see some of the things that we came across. Look, it's Pinocchio! I love Pinocchio. And then we've got more dolls dancing, more music, and Aladdin dolls as well. And then this is like a jungle theme going on right here, which is pretty cool. And look, an elephant. And then the Taj Mahal from India, and Mowgli 2, and then Hong Kong, which is where I live. So now we're gonna take a stroll through Fantasy Gardens, and it's so beautiful. Like, I don't know how hard it must be to actually upkeep this, like do the upkeep of this, because it's kind of brilliant how they have like all these shapes with grass and stuff and like all these flowers. It's just a very serene place. I think now that I have the Magic Pass, I'm probably gonna go back at some point and just like get a coffee or a nice drink and just chill here and like appreciate the environment, because it's just seems like a very magical place and it's so beautiful. So here we've got the Winnie the Pooh ride, which we didn't end up riding on. And then there's the Cinderella Carousel, which we didn't go on either. And then you guys must be wondering, what the heck did I go on actually? We didn't do the Dumbo ride either. But what I was really looking forward to was actually the Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is what we're about to see soon. And it's basically like a 3D concert movie, and it's just amazing. You see like Donald Duck get up to all these adventures while like going through different scenes from classic Disney movies. So it's a very nice 3D experience. So now we're about to enter Toy Story Land, which actually has a lot of thrilling rides compared to the other rides that were in Hong Kong Disneyland. So we're just walking on in. I didn't actually go on a lot of the thrilling rides because I do have a kind of neck issue, but my friends did go on the racer car one, which is that orange one you see in the background. So it's basically like a car that you go on that like goes from one end to the other. And there's parts where you kind of feel like you're pretty much hanging off your chair or like your seat or whatever, because I've done this ride in the past and it's a little bit terrifying. And here we've got Woody, and he looks pretty cool. And of course, more construction. And then we have got this parachute ride where they kind of like drop you like a free fall. And then there's also another slinky ride in this land. So here is Mystic Manor, and this is one of my favorite rides in Hong Kong Disneyland, and it's another exclusive. So basically in here you ride around in these carriages around the house, and there are like exotic artifacts and like art that come to life. So you kind of just spin around. It's like a slow spinning ride, so it's not bad, even kids can do it, but it's definitely one of my favorites here. So now we're about to head into a different area called Grizzly Gulch, and this area actually has a very old-timey western type of feel to it. There's a huge like roller coaster in here that's the main attraction. It's like a runaway mine car, so I did end up going on that.
Just finished up the ride that was Grizzly Gulch, the roller coaster, and it was not too bad actually, kind of jerky. And at one point it did go backwards as well, but it was pretty cool. And now we're making our way to Adventureland, so that should be awesome. There is a Lion King show here too, but I don't think we're gonna do that this time. So I think we're gonna do the Jungle Cruise now. And it's still really hot, so I think like going around on a boat sounds like a good plan right now.
So now we are on the Jungle Cruise, and one of the first things that we see is the Tarzan treehouse. And then we do come across a couple of different animals as we're going through, because we're just basically on a boat going around the water. So I captured shots of a couple of them so that you guys could see. It's a pretty chill ride, like it's just kind of fun to go around on a boat.
So I'm back on Main Street now, and you can kind of see the castle behind me, even though it's under construction. So I've been around the whole park. I think we did most of the rides that we wanted to do, so it's all done now. And now we're just gonna take a look around the stores over here, and I think that should be fun. I do wanna maybe pick up some pins, I'll see. if there's anything I want to get. And I did want to look at the Disney Pandora jewelry as well. So let me check that out. And I also am really feeling an ice cream right now. Like I really want something cold, something to drink, maybe some of the Disney snacks. So yeah, gonna go all out. It's about 6:20 p.m. and we got here around like 11:30, like we started there. So it's been like a whole day pretty much. So yeah, gonna look through those stores now.
So here we are inside the store, and there are so many awesome things in here. I am living for all the stuffed toys. Like I have one of these in the baby style, like of Simba, which I got a little while back, and it's so cute. And then they have some like lots of exclusive things over here. There's some Cars merch as well. And look at all these little stuffed toys that you can hang off your bag like keychains. And look, pins. Loads and loads of pins. You know I'm definitely going to be picking up some of these because of my really crazy pin obsession. Look at these tum-tums. Oh my god, they have it in so many different styles. I'm not actually sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but like tum-tum, I think that's what they're called. So these are so cute. And look, they do bouquets of them as well. That's a great idea. And oh my god, look at these. There are so many biscuits and chocolates and some Hong Kong Disneyland tin boxes. Now I'm heading over to the Pandora shop to check out all the HK Disneyland Pandora jewelry. So I do have a Pandora bracelet already, and I do have a couple of Disney charms as well. So I'm just gonna maybe add a couple of more after I see all of these. And okay, they do the Mickey ears too. So these are like the bows that you could put on the Mickey ears. And I think it's so great that they have so many different choices. And here, there are loads more pins, and it's just epic. There's so much going on. So, they actually do a really great show here, but we didn't end up staying for that. It's basically a projection show where they like put all these moving images and animations on the buildings along Main Street. But it's been a fun day at Disney, and now I'm going to show you guys what I got.
So guys, I am home now and it's been a really long day at Disney. I did end up buying a couple of things, so I thought I'd go through them quickly and show them to you. I was quite tired by the end of the day, so I just didn't film any like exit kind of outro at the park itself because I was just too tired and I just wanted to get home as fast as I could. So now that I'm home and I've had a little bit of time to relax, I thought I'll put on my mouse ears again, the Harry Potter mouse ears, which are so amazing, and they're like Ravenclaw theme, giving you a closer look now at home. You can see the Deathly Hallows symbol. I thought that was really cool. So now I'm just gonna go through the different merch that I got. So let us start with the pins. Actually, I got a load of pins. So of course you guys saw this Captain America one with the shield, which I adore. Like, I think it's so cool. I put it on right away on my tag. So this is gonna go up on my pin board though, because I just love it. I love Captain America, guys. And tomorrow I'm watching Avengers. I know that's a whole other aside, that's a whole different story, which I'm super excited for. But anyway, Captain America. And then of course, continuing with the Avengers theme, I got this Infinity Gauntlet pin, and this one says Infinite Power, and you can see it's Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, and you've got all the Infinity Stones on it as well. So this is pretty fantastic. Then I got this other pin, and it's like a spinning one, so you could just keep spinning it. And this is like a Hong Kong Disneyland exclusive. You can see the different Disney characters, and I just like that it spins, that it's from Hong Kong, and there's a lot of glitter on here, and it's like purple, and purple's one of my favorite colors, so I just thought this was a great pin. And then I got Jasmine, because of course the new Aladdin movie's coming out soon, and I love Jasmine. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses. So I already have the Belle version like of this style, so I thought I'd pick up Jasmine as well because she's so cool. And then I've got some Anna and Elsa pins, and these are like them snuggled up like babies, like a baby version of them. So I thought that was pretty adorable too, and I got the set of them. Okay, and next up I got another spinning pin, and this is also, it says like Hong Kong Disneyland, and it's basically got like a bunch of Mickeys around with different expressions, and you can kind of spin it and capture different expressions. And I like that the ears on the different Mickeys are like different colors, so they're kind of like rainbow, and I kind of love anything multicolor or rainbow, so that's why I picked this up as well. Plus it spins. That's so cool. I know I'm like, I have a thing with like spinning pins and stuff like that. So anyway, this one was amazing. So I also got this Disney Paint the Night pin because Paint the Night was a parade that was in the Hong Kong Disneyland before, and they've had it in other places too. And I just love the colors on this. It's like multicolored and stuff, and it was like a LED show if I'm not mistaken. So I just thought this was a great pin. It just looks really pretty. I got this starter set. So it's got like a bell pin and an Aurora pin, and I kind of have the other Disney princesses, like a set of 6 of them in this tile already, but you can only get the bell and the Aurora one with this pack, and it's kind of includes a lanyard and like a card, so I thought this was cool to have as well. It'd be great for like Disney pin trading as well. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to trade my pins though, because I kind of like collecting them and like keeping them for myself on display. I don't know. So that's something I'll have to think about later, whether I'll actually be trading any of mine or not. And then I got this other pin, and it's like Belle, and it's like a portrait of her, and I just thought it was really pretty. It's got like a subtle hint of yellow to it, so of course that's like Belle's color, so I thought this was really nice. And in the same style, I also got the Rapunzel pin, because why not? I love Rapunzel. She's an amazing Disney character. So they had like other characters as well. Like they had Ariel, Snow White, Cinderella, and I think a couple of others I can't recall. I didn't see a Jasmine though. Otherwise I would have picked that up right away. So maybe that's something that'll be out later. I'm not even sure if they have that, but I would love a Jasmine. I feel like Belle and Jasmine and Rapunzel are like my top 3 Disney princesses. So I kind of represented all of them now with the pins I picked up today. And then finally, I did get one last thing, or let's call it 3 last things. Yeah, 3 last things. So it's Pandora charms, Disney Parks Pandora, and it's to add it to my bracelet. Or wait, actually, you're gonna see what I mean in a second. I actually picked up a Disney Parks bracelet, like a new one, and this one has like a castle charm on it and like kind of rainbow stones. It's a little difficult to see, so I'll do a close-up shot of this. And then I picked up 2 additional charms that are Aladdin themed, because of course I love Aladdin. So one is like the magic lamp, and it kind of opens from the top a little, like you can kind of flip open the top of it. And then the other is like a blue night sky, and then it's got the magic carpet with Aladdin and Jasmine. So I thought that was really magical. So I'm really happy with these charms and this new bracelet as well. So I'm kind of gonna just put all my Disney charms on this bracelet and then like collect over time, I guess, if I want to get more Disney charms. So I'm really happy with these. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to the Hong Kong Disneyland today, and I hope you got like a good look of what there is over there. And if there's anything else you'd like to know, just let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of this video as well, because I know it's not necessarily just Harry Potter. I've been trying to do a lot more things that shows my different geek interests, right? So like Disney is one, Marvel is another, Game of Thrones, like I just have a lot of geek interests. So let me know what you guys have been thinking of everything and what you thought of this video in particular as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe to my channel Geeklets, as I make videos every Friday. And feel free to follow me on all my social media. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, so come check me out on all of them, because I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, lovelies. See you in the next video. Bye!